Guilty, now streaming on Netflix, comes from Antoine Fuqua, director of Training Day, The Equalizer, and Southpaw. It was written by Nick Pizzolatto, a writer for True Detective, The Killing, and Fuqua's remake of The Magnificent Seven. It's based on a Danish film of the same name, something that I didn't learn until shortly before this came out and I saw the Rotten Tomatoes page mention that it was basically just a lesser remake. I still have not seen the original movie, so I guess take what I say with a grain of salt when I say that I really like this, at least for now. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal as a 911 operator who receives a call from a woman claiming to be kidnapped, and he spends a lot of time on the case. What's interesting about this movie is that it never shows outside the 911 call room, always following Gyllenhaal's character, rarely even showing outside of his desk. We only hear most other characters over the phone, and anything that happens with the actual case is only described to Gyllenhaal. But despite the fact that we never see the events of the plot, they never feel any less tense or shocking. It's a very interesting story full of twists and turns, and Gyllenhaal gives an amazing performance. In conclusion, Antoine Fuqua's The Guilty is one of the Breaking news, I've just seen the original, saw it on Hulu halfway through writing the script for this video. I don't love this movie anymore. Alright, that may be a little harsh. This isn't bad, it's just the same as the original, almost scene for scene, particularly noticeable when you watch them so close to each other. Although I guess the setting of Fuqua's gritty Los Angeles is a nice change, and a couple parts designed to bring up the actual issues of police brutality in America. No, this is not a movie about police brutality, but they know what they're doing, especially near the end. Both movies pretty much end the same way, but it hits differently in this setting. But the best thing it has going for it is Jake Gyllenhaal's performance. Seeing how Netflix also gave this movie a limited theatrical release, it is possible that they're trying to get it some kind of buzz, and I wouldn't be unsurprised if he was nominated for something. It's a little different from the performance in the original. I can't say whose was better. It's a little hard to compare actors when I can't understand what one of them's saying without subtitles, but while the original is a little more calm, subdued, and professional for the most part, even when the character himself's not acting professional, Gyllenhaal brings a little more emotion. But, while, like I said, they both end the same way, the original ended a little better. As cliche as it sounds, an intense emotional scene of Gyllenhaal crying in the bathroom doesn't conjure enough feeling as the character just quietly walking away. This movie is better if you can't see the original. It's basically the exact same thing, and I guess it should be praised for doing it only slightly worse, but in the long run, why even bother making this?